election, angered by the fact that Bill Barr did not push the Durham investigation for him to leak information or rush his investigation, angered by the fact that Barr knew about the IRS investigation, the tax investigation into Hunter Biden, but did not leak that before the election. Had enough of Bill Barr yesterday and announced that he was going to be leaving the 23rd. And then, of course, we had the comical attempt by Bill Barr to go out as the same Trumpster that he was coming in.
Yeah, and quite a moment here in the Justice Department. I think, Joe, I mean, what you just said is right. I'd add the one thing, which, of course, is that also Barr would not come to his aid in this moment during this attempted coup. He obviously, you've made this point many times that when push came to shove, Bill Barr, I think, is really one of the most corrupt, overtly political, and I would also say savagely effective attorneys general in the history of the country. And when I say savagely effective, I mean in pursuing Donald Trump's political aims, and how he handled the Mueller report. This guy will live in infamy, I think, as one of the worst, probably the worst and most corrupt attorney general in the history of the country.
But when
it came right down to it, sorry?
Yeah, no, the worst and most corrupt.
I mean, have you read this letter that Donald Trump made him write?
I mean, he actually makes John Mitchell look like a choir boy. So no, let's just be very clear. No, he would not get it. He would not get involved in a coup that would have possibly landed him in jail. Right. But yeah, before that moment, yes, he was the worst and most corrupt attorney general in American history, despite the fact that the Wall Street Journal editorial page is shamefully trying to polish his credentials for lying about the Mueller report, mischaracterizing it, and lying before the House and the Senate. But go ahead, John. I digress.
Yeah, so all of that is true, and I think in the end, this is the last straw, for Trump. The fact that Barr wouldn't put his name and put his shoulder into this attempted coup, and these revelations about the fact that Barr, decided to do what an attorney general should do in the closing days of the election, which was not to interfere in the way that Jim Comey did the opposite in 2016 and helped to tilt the election towards Donald Trump in 2016. Donald Trump, I'm sure, in a fury over the fact that Attorney General Barr knew about the Hunter Biden investigations and did what Justice Department policy would have had him do, which is to not make public the fact of an investigation that could have a political outcome, an outcome on the election. So, I think the question now with Barr leaving is, what now becomes of the Hunter Biden matter? And it's a matter of, I think, enormous consequence. Is Donald Trump, with a now acting attorney general, the deputy in the department, stepping up into Bill Barr's position, is Donald Trump now going to try to apply pressure to leave a giant a special counsel appointed in the Hunter Biden matter to leave another obstacle, another roadblock, another challenge for Joe Biden at the very outset of the administration? And I think we got to keep an eye on this going forward, because we know Donald Trump is going to try to poison Joe Biden's presidency from day one. And this is right now the most obvious method, the most obvious path towards doing that would be to exercise political pressure in the Department of Justice in this lame duck period to try to get some action on the Hunter Biden matter and leave that kind of a steaming turd on Joe Biden's doorstep. I think we got to pay attention to that real closely over the course of the next 35 days or so.
All righty. Thanks for the visual. So could this